It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got the Dolphins leader at quarterback. He had the green light to sling it last week, over 450 yards passing. It's the Dolphins and the Bills, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 24.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not...
Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 20-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll set up to throw, and that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. They shakes him off, and that will be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So here now the Bills offense out of the field to get their first crack at it. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on speed other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time, and it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff looking right. A nice little juke. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down. The Dolphins at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Second and 2. He finds his man, complete. It's Daniels. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Daniels. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. And his kick here is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
2nd and 4. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll drop to throw. He completes it to Tate. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. 18 yards the gain for number 18. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. There he goes, left side. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
The 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
It's caught right side by Daniels. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, it's complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. It's their quarterback, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That has lots of leg behind it. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. He's got his man. This is Tate. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bills.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Gain of 7. And the Bills first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Another catch for Tate.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Caught right side, Tate. So the completion good for 7 there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. first there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 96 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And Daniels has it over the middle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Gregory Rousseau picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll drop to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So a nice kick there as they're able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Here's Tate to return. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw left side to start things out. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive. And he's going to profess that he was happy to get points. But we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll work this one out to about the 38. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Daniels. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his
Think he
rhythm
got
was just
confused.
off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. He'll throw over the middle, taken in, and he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. This is 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. He'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right through. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on third down, good for 28. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. And now that brings up fourth down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on fourth down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Gregory. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Second and 5 at the 17-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Back to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
This taken in at the goal line.
Sheds off the tackle.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills ready to take over. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Second down and 3.
At the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Back to
3.
throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills first down.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Tate. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
They'll look to throw again.
at the 40-yard line.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Here's 2nd and 7.
32. A 3-yard pickup brings up
Now back to throw.
at their 48-yard line.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
21 yards.
They'll look to throw.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd down and inches. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described. Manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Miami, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.